everyone and welcome to video 3. So today I want to talk to you about having a launch party and creating a list of 100 contacts. So it's really important that you launch your business in some way, and the best way to do that is a home party. When we talk about parties, there's lots and lots of different types of parties that you can do. Home launch party is by far the most successful type that you can do. You can also do an online party, you can do a basket party, you can do a text party, and I will talk to you about all the different types of parties that you can do, but the most important one that I think is a home launch party. So you want to create a list of people to reach out to about Scentsy when you're thinking about inviting people to your home launch party. So you want to aim to make a list of 100 people. Now I know that sounds scary, but it really isn't. And all 100 won't come. If you contact 100 people about attending your launch party, you'll be lucky to get 10 people there. So don't worry that 100 people are going to turn up at your house. They're really not. But it's a really good idea to aim towards making a list of that 100 people. So when you're making that list, what you want to think about is you want to think about friends, family, neighbours, people who you work with, and people who you've worked with in the past. Have you got kids? The parents of the kids at the school, the teachers, anyone who's in your children's lives, their parents would be great to invite along. And another thing that I like to do, is I like to think of someone. So I might think of my friend, this might show backwards on your screen, but I might think of my friend Claire, and I might think, right, who does Claire know? So Claire's got a mum, Claire's got a sister, Claire's got her best friend, her mum has then got the neighbour, the sister has then got a sister-in-law, her best friend has got a daughter. Claire goes to Slimming World as well. Could she take a borrow basket to Slimming World and get the girls there involved? Could she send out invites to those people as well? Claire works in a school, there's other teachers as well. So don't just think about the people that you know, think about the people that they know as well and their circles when you're making your list. And you really will get to 100 quite quickly. If you end on 70, that's absolutely fine, but try your best to get to 100 people. Everyone's going to say, I don't know 100 people. That's the most heard thing that I hear. But you really do. And if you don't personally know 100 people, your circle knows other people and they know other people. So you can get that list up even higher as well. So it's really good to have a list of 100, because if that's who you're inviting to your launch party, the chances are if you invite 100, then 10 will come. And I know I said it's fine to have a launch party where only 3 to 5 people are there. That is absolutely fine. A launch party can just have a couple of people, but you want as many as possible there, and try and aim for 10 or above, because that's going to get your sales great. If you have 10 there, the likelihood is that 7 of those will buy products. So that's 7 sales all in one night. You might hit unlucky and all 10 might order. You might have 15 or 20 people at your launch party, it doesn't matter. The more people that are there, the better, the more likely that people are going to buy. But you're not only looking for people to buy at your party, you're also looking for them to book a party in as well, and possibly for them to join as well. It's really fun to get someone in the beginning to join Scentsy with you and do it alongside you. So they can make samples up with you, they can do events with you. So try and get your friends on board as well. It's never ever too early for someone to join your team. You can learn alongside them. Your sponsor and your upline, your director, your team are all there to support you and help you. If you've got any questions, that's absolutely fine. You can ask them. So if you get someone to join right at the beginning, don't think that you're not going to be a good sponsor. You can literally learn alongside each other. It doesn't take any extra for your sponsor or your director to train 2 people up at the same time as it does to train 1. So you might as well get someone on board straight away, and you can start earning from them as well once you move up the compensation plan, which I'll talk about in another video. So try and get your list of 100. That's really important, to try and get 10 people or more at your launch party. But like I said, if people start dropping out near the time, don't get disheartened and don't cancel that party. If you end up with 3 to 5 people coming, that's still amazing. That's 3 to 5 more people buying Scentsy that haven't bought from you before, so it's still really good. So don't get disheartened and start cancelling your party because people are dropping out, but do try and get as many there as possible. Try and get 10 plus if you can. When it comes to your party, you want to keep it really simple. So you've got more than enough in your starter kit to do your launch party. There is more than enough products in there, no matter what kit you bought. All you need at a launch party is some tester pots for people to sniff, to hand round. You don't even have to have them all. Try and have a good selection of tester pots, which you're going to get in your kit anyway, so that's fine. You need a catalogue or product sheets to pass around so that people can see what products we do. Have some wax samples or wash whiff samples or laundry samples, or you could have bath soak samples, things like that. Something to give each guest when they come in. So you want to give them a product sheet with your details on, make sure you've written your details on, and a sample of some sort, so they've got something to take away with them to go home with and to start smelling straight away. It's great if you've got a warmer plugged in as well, so you can show them an actual product. If you've got the bigger kit, you're going to have more products there. Also, you could reach out to your sponsor as well. If your sponsor is local, you could see if they've got a diffuser or a different range of warmers that you could borrow for your launch party. But it's not essential at all. If you don't live near your sponsor or they don't have those available, that's absolutely fine. You can have a launch party with just a small amount of products. The more simple you keep it is actually better, because if someone's thinking about joining the company and you turn up with 100 warmers, they're going to think, oh, it's going to be so expensive, I'm going to have to buy all this kit, and they're not going to be interested. But if you turn up with just a small sample of things, that's going to be better in order to make people want to come and join you in the business as well. So definitely keep it simple, and there's more than enough stuff in your kit. Sorry, I'm just checking my notes. So if you can get £250 in orders at your launch party, that is amazing. So £245 or above, I always say 250 just to give you that little bit of extra. But if you get £245 in sales or above, not only do you get paid on that, you get paid on any amount of sales that you get. You always get your commission off that, but you get extra bonuses if you can sell over £245. So what you would get is you would get £24.50 product credit to spend on any Scentsy items that you wish in the catalogue. So you can go through, you can order yourself a new warmer, you can get more wax bars, whatever you want. You also get 2 half price items as well of your choice under £100. So you can get yourself 2 warmers, so you can build your kit with these host rewards. So what you want to aim for at your launch party is to get at least £245 in sales if you can. If you don't get that amount at your launch party, that's fine. This is why we do your launch party in the first 10 days, so that gives you a little bit of extra time to get even more in orders from individual sales, from posting on Facebook, from reaching out to people. You can contact people who didn't manage to attend your launch party and say, I'm sorry you couldn't make it, but I'm going to post you some samples out, and if there's anything that you'd like to order, you can still order directly through me. So even if people don't turn up to your launch party, they can still place an order. So don't be disheartened, because people will drop out. It's normal. If you've got 20 people say that they come in, the likelihood is you're going to have about 12 there realistically. If you've got 10 people say that they come in, you might have 6 or 7 people there. It will happen, but don't get disheartened and don't cancel your party because of it. So your aim is to try and get £245 in sales. That is the magic number. That is what gets you extras on top of getting paid. So you can build your orders up to that before you put it in. So at your party you might get £200 worth of orders, and then you've got a little bit of extra time the rest of that week to try and build up some more to get you to that, so that you can have 2 half price items and some product credit to spend as well as getting paid. And those are great because you can build your kit further. So if you have only got 1 warmer that you got in your kit, if you've only got 1 wax bar, you can get yourself some more things to make samples up. You can treat yourself, you can treat the kids as well. So you order things that you like as well. So order yourself a bath soak that you're going to use anyway, and maybe make 5 or 10 samples out of that bath soak, and then keep the rest for yourself. That's what I tend to do. So treat yourself, but also build your kit and build your samples up as you're going as well. So my top tip for a party would be to start off with something fun. So first of all, when people come through the door at a home party, I like to give them a product sheet and a sample of some sort. I also give them a pen, or ask them if they brought a pen with them. So on the back of the product sheet is every single fragrance that we do, and on the front of the product sheet is a lot of our products. So I'll tell them to go and sit down and start smelling the testers straight away, and I get them to circle anything that they like on the back of the product sheet. So all of the fragrances that they like, all of the warmers that they like, that's going to become their wish list. They can keep that product sheet at home, and anything that they don't order that night, they can order the month after or the month after that. They've got it there, they've already smelled everything, and they've circled the ones that they like, so they know for next time as well. I do have catalogues at the party as well for people to look at, but product sheets is what I give out. They're really inexpensive. I just find it better to give those out, and I keep the catalogues for sure to have a look at parties, but then I'll keep them for the next party as well. So product sheets are brilliant to hand out, but make sure that they've got your details on. Make sure they've got your name, your phone number and your website on there as well. So once everyone's there, they've got themselves a drink, they've started sniffing all the testers and they've circled the products, I like to start with a fun game. You want to build the ambience in the room. So one of the simplest and fun games that I do is I make up a load of samples, so out of bath soak, washer riffs, out of wax and things like that. It's really simple to make up samples. I'll do a video on it, but all you need to do is have a sharp knife and cut each cube into 3 or 4 pieces. Put them in a little clear Ziploc bag and write on what the sample is, or put a sticker on and write on the sticker what the sample is. Really easy. You can make them into molds, you can make them fancy, but for quickness you can just chop them up. You just need a knife, a warm knife and a bar of wax, and chop each cube into 3 or 4 pieces. That is the simplest way. So I get some cellophane, so like cling film, and I'll wrap up the samples. So I'll lay the cling film out, I'll pop a few samples in, and I get some sweets as well. So I might put a sweet and a sample in each layer, wrap that around. A sweet and you could put a prize in the middle, you could put a scent circle or a box of chocolates or a chocolate bar or something like that in the middle, and then on each layer put in a sample, and then another layer put in a sweet. You can use a whole roll of cling film, or you can just use half a roll, it's totally up to you. And a dice, it's really easy. I get them to roll the dice. Whoever rolls a 6 can start slowly unwrapping. They can't rip through the layers, that's cheating. They're going to end up with all the products, and they have to unwrap one layer at a time. So they're unwrapping the layers, and they're getting the goodies that are in there until someone else rolls a 6, and then it passes around. That's a really fun, really easy, really cheap game to play, and it gets the fun in the room straight away. So I really like to start off with a game, just to warm people up to the party. Then you want to be sitting with them and passing around the fragrances, sharing with them what your favourites are, listening to them about what their favourites are as well. Be really interactive with them, and sit down on the floor with them or sit on the sofas with them, and be passing those fragrances around and getting people's opinions, and listen to them. And you can make suggestions as well. So if someone likes clothesline, you can tell them that not only do we do that in the wax, we do that in the laundry products as well. That might just get you extra sale on that, you just never know. So be listening and be talking to them. I like to do a little demo, not very long, just a little demo of 5 of my favourite products. You don't have to showcase everything in the catalogue, just pick 5 products to highlight. So I usually do warmers and wax, that's our most popular product, so I tend to do that. I might do the laundry range, I might do the body range, I might do kids products one week, I might do diffusers. If your sponsor lives local, you can ask if you can borrow their diffuser, or somebody on your team page. But if they don't and nobody has one available, that's fine. You don't have to have one to be able to talk about the product. If you read the product training guide, which I talked about on the last video, then you'll know all about the product to be able to talk about it. So just pick 5 of your favourite products and highlight those for people. I find that really works, and keep it really simple. You don't have to go through every single product that there is. If you're doing a home party and you're inviting people into your home, don't think that you have to do a whole buffet of food or anything like that. Just a few crisps and a few drinks is absolutely fine. Maybe some biscuits, so something salty, something sweet, and a drink. That's all people need. They're not coming for a 5-course meal. That's not why they're coming. They're coming to see the products, and they might just want a bag of crisps open to pass around to share. So don't go overboard with food, you don't need to. If you are a party queen and you absolutely love doing that, then go for it. You can have themed parties, you can do a cocktail party, you can do a pizza and prosecco party. It's totally up to you. If you're the party girl, go for it, go all out if that's what you want to do. But I'm here to tell you that you don't have to. You can keep it as simple as possible. Sorry, I'm just checking my notes. So yeah, get them smelling the product straight away and pass those around. The product sheet is their wish list, so get them to circle everything that they love on there and to keep that product sheet with them as well. Then at the end of the party, what you want to be doing is you want to have their product sheets to fill in yourself. So get them to put their name and their contact details on the top, as much detail as possible, because that's going to be great for following up if you've got their email address, their home address and their contact number. There's lots of ways you can follow up in a month's time to see how they're getting on with the products and if they would like something else as well. So try and get as many details as you can. But when it comes to filling in the products, I like to fill in the product sheet myself. So I get them to come to me with the product sheet, or I go to them, and they've got their product list there as well, which has got all the things on circle that they like. So the reason I like to fill in their order form is if they have ordered 5 wax bars, I can then say to them, our wax bars are buy 5 get 1 free, so you're going to get a free wax bar here, so what would you like for your 6th one? If they're looking at ordering 2 mini warmers and 4 wax bars, I could say to them, actually we've got a bundle and save where you get 2 mini warmers and 6 wax bars and you save this amount of money. So I can get them as many savings as possible by filling in their order form. Also, like I said before, if they're ordering a clothesline wax, I can say to them, look, you do realise we do that in our cleaning range, we do that in our laundry range, would you like to add a tub of washer whiffs on there as well? And I can talk to them and upsell the products as I go as well. So I really do like to fill in their order form to get them the best bargain possible. They're going to love me if I can save them £15. They're probably going to order another product as well to make up the cost of that. I can say, look, I've saved you £15 there, do you want some washer whiffs instead? So I really do like filling in the order forms for them. I find it works really, really well in terms of being able to upsell to them and get them the best bargain that they can possibly get. So if they order, if everyone at the party orders over £245 in sales, then that's amazing, because you're going to get 2 half-price items and £24.50 to spend on any products that you want to top your kit up or to treat yourself. As well as getting paid. So no matter what the sales are at the party, you're going to get paid, but try and go for the magic number of £245, or I like to say 250. We might as well round it up, mightn't we? So I'll talk to you in more detail on the next videos, but I hope that's been helpful. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.